What's going on? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Welcome back to my Empire Pro. We're calling my Empire Pro now. We changed the name of the channel just to make sure that things are making more sense. We're consolidating. Welcome back. All right. Welcome back. So today, it's going to be one of many series, many different opportunities to connect with you. Okay, it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. Precisely, let me even check. It's been a minute. Maybe about 3 months since I've uploaded content to this channel. I want to say thank you so much. I want to appreciate you. I know somebody was here earlier. Raymond was here earlier. You know, but again, we're going to have to wake up the algorithms. Okay, because we haven't really uploaded content here for a while. Over here, we talk about relationships in business. Okay. Well, I've been doing some other content around relationships. So we talk about real estate, particularly. We talk about real estate over here. For example, this one is question and answers. Close your first deal in the next 30 days or less. Wholesale real estate is what we cover for the most part. Okay. So I want to say thank you if you've left comments and things like that over the past several weeks. Okay, I want to say thank you because obviously you're paying attention to what we're doing here. I want to bring us up to speed. Okay, basically about 3 months ago I launched a book called Digital Marketing Certified, and that was like the last project that I did. Okay, but now we're getting back in the mode of things again. I know a few times I've said I quit as a title or anything like that. The truth is that I'll probably never ever quit real estate. It doesn't make sense, right? Exactly. So in case in the future you ever see me say I quit in the title, just know that I'm probably trolling. Okay. Just know that at the back of your mind because that will probably never ever happen. So, but again, let me bring us back up to speed. We did create a new masterclass, okay? And you can check it out by simply going to realestatemoneysecrets.com, okay? You can see it at the top of the page or scrolling on the screen. It's a masterclass that covers everything you need to know with respect to the time we're living in right now. And that's one of the reasons why I'm coming on right now again. We'll start doing these live sessions again. I'll probably do it midday, it depends. Just make sure you turn on your notifications and things like that. But let me show you what's been going on behind the scenes. I'm going to share my screen just to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, good. Awesome. All right, so you could probably see what's going on behind the scene here. This is this channel. We have about 3,500 of you subscribed to this channel. Majority of came here because of we've always taught lessons around real estate, wholesaling in particular, right? So we have 3,500, but if I go under content here, let me just go to the public page right here. Let's share this tab instead, right? So as you can see, we've rebranded to my Empire Pro as opposed to my personal name. My name is still Ola, okay? You can still call me Ola, okay? But we rebranded to the brand of my Empire Pro. You can always find us at myempirepro.com. But the best link for the landing page for the masterclass is realestatemoneysecrets.com. Okay. If you can see here, we do have a free course here, free wholesale real estate course. You can go through this course anytime. So I just want you to know that that's always here. We have a couple of free courses actually on this page. We have the digital marketing book here. You can also go through that. We have the series that we did on some of those gurus a while back. You can check that out. We have some of the most popular videos on the page. You can see that majority of them are around foreclosures and stuff like that, except with the exception of this hair salon stuff and the one that I did with 𝐂𝐋𝐿. But you can see there's also top 10 wholesaling coaching videos here. You can watch them as well. So we have tons and tons of content that's still very valid. But again, things also are changing very fast. So I want to make sure I come here and share. We have this course here. It's a very short preliminary course for people who want to use Facebook ads as real estate investors. And I have the original one, which is free wholesaling 101 course. It has a lot of my stories in it. I've been My name is Ola, just in case, coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. I have tons of stories in real estate, going as far back as 2005, December, when I closed my first deal. My highest deal thus far is $82,000. I'm still trying to beat that from one single deal. I average about between $15 to $35,000, somewhere around that. I have walked out of a deal without making a dime before because it fell apart. It happens, okay? But of course, some of the things I share here has to do with how to avoid that kind of scenario. Okay, so I wanted to bring you up to speed with what's going on. So we have tons of video, literally. How many videos here? We have. Let me see. We have 1,300 plus videos on this platform. So, but I'm gonna keep coming here every day so that you can avoid information overload. I will start talking about the things you probably should pay more attention to, put a little bit more focus on, right? I will keep talking about that. Okay, all right. So, but yeah, wholesaling is still here, still live and kicking. Okay, I did a video a while back where I was addressing Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin is a guy who had. Let me see if I can drop into this video really quickly. It's a guy. It's a guru on YouTube. Okay. All right, that's that video right there. So it's a popular video. Um, and it's a masterclass. If you search for real estate wholesaling exposed my Empire Pro, it will come up. Okay, once we're done with this session, you can go back and watch that video. And basically, it was he attacked wholesaling as a Meet Kevin attacked wholesaling as a business model, and I decided to take it on and say, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. But I get where it's coming from. Any business model can be what's the word? Any business model can be abused, can be manipulated, and can be used by gurus to steal money from people. And the truth is that let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, not that one, this one, this video right here. Let me share. I'll share a little bit of it with you. Let's go back here. Share this instead. There you go. This video. Hello, what's going on? This is Ola. My name is Ola. Welcome to this channel. So this video is going to serve as a part 2, but more or less a response to Meet Kevin's videos that he's been doing. I've been watching this guy, honestly. So it was reason why somebody go to an auction to sell. If you're confused, why am I sharing this with you, right? If you're confused and you're like, okay, does wholesaling still work or anything like that? If you're in that space where you're wondering if it still works, the truth is that it still works, and more people are getting into the business. But I don't want you to be afraid of the idea that more and more people are getting into the business, because honestly, every business model, just think about Walmart, right? How many people do you think today decided they were going to start a retail business, right? But we also know that 95% of them are going to fail within the first 5 years. So the truth is that it's wide open at the top. It's always wide open. You just have to be determined to master the art and the science of whatever business model you're talking about. In this case, we're talking about wholesaling, right? So I have created a new masterclass, which you definitely should go and check out at realestatemoneysecrets.com. And it's only 1 hour. Okay, it's not a long 3-4 hours, just 1 hour. You dedicate your time. What are the new things about the business? Now I'll tell you something that's brand new in this game right now. We are partnering up with you. Okay, listen, this is not just about selling courses or selling. As you can see, I have free courses for you anyway. Okay, it's about making money together. Okay, why? Because I want to make more money, and I know that you would like to make more money, right? So, and I have the experience in this game, everything starting from data to closing deals. Okay, there are 5 stages. In case you haven't followed me, there are 5 stages. There's data, there is contact, there is leads, and there's contract, and then there's deals, closing deals. Okay, so everything from data to deals, I have experience, ample experience. I know how to navigate the game. We have a team to help us navigate the game that are constantly working on this. Okay. And one of the worst thing you can do to yourself is try to be a one land, what do you call it, one man team in this game. Don't do that right now. We're not in the space for that. But the opportunities are endless right now because, again, majority of people are still stuck on being a one man mopo, a one man team, and they just want to do it by themselves. Maybe they bought a course or something like that. I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. Let me be vulnerable and honest with you. I did that for a long time too. It's a bad idea. Okay. You want to be open to partnering with people. And I don't know why I made that mistake for a long time because honestly, the truth is that there's some of my biggest deals ever were partnership with other people. And my first 5 deals were in partnership with another person. But it wasn't always spelled out as a partnership. It was almost camouflaged as a closer deal. But the truth is that you're always partnering up with people. So we're in a space right now where we are absolutely, absolutely, we are more intentional about creating strategic partnership, and I want you to be a part of it. Okay, listen. If you don't know how to extract data, it's very simple. You can see the link on the screen right now. Just go to just take it free trial and start paying attention to the data. There's data everywhere. That's not a problem. If you don't know how to turn it to contact, how to turn it to leads, how to turn it to contract, then that's why you need some coaching. And that's why I would say go through the masterclass, realestatemoneysecrets.com. Okay. But however, if you already know how to do that, you're generating leads, you're generating contact, you know how to do that, but here's the thing. A lot of people are struggling with deal disposition, right? There are way too many deals that are basically hanging before they get started, right? There are way too many. Let me see who is talking to me. I'm back, Raymond. Yes, I am back. Shout out to you. I did see your earlier comment, and I did shout you out earlier. But shout out to you, Raymond. Okay. So, but yes, we're back. We're back. I'm ready. Okay, we need to start partnering up together again. The goal of this next 100 stops of live, I'll come on live. I'll talk for a few minutes. Sometimes, if we have more to talk about, if we have questions to answer, I will answer your questions. Okay, but the idea is this. Okay, we want to partner with you. If you can generate data, you can generate leads. Okay, you can generate contract, you can generate data. You know how to turn it to contact, you know how to turn it to leads, you know how to turn it to contract. We want to partner with you. If you don't know how to do those things, we have coaching available for you. You can go through our free courses on the homepage of this channel. Okay, or you can take the masterclass, realestatemoneysecrets.com. But we have more than enough resources plus this question and answer sessions to get you up to speed. Okay, there is no excuses. The opportunities are wide open right now. Let me tell you a secret. People, those that don't know any better, they are avoiding the business right now. There's a recession coming. Recession for us is gold mine. Okay, a lot of people are going to be running their way through the back door from real estate, and that's going to create a massive opportunity for the smartest people. Okay, for the people that understand that when everybody's leaving the business, that's when you want to come in. I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes, if not the biggest mistake I made in real estate, is when that market crashed in 2008. I left. If you know my story, I left for a while before I came back again. Okay, and honestly, the opportunity that I missed out on between 2008 and 2010, I will never be able to get it back again. I don't know what that felt like if I stayed in the business. Okay, I'm not regretting. I think this is my path. It is what it is, right? I'm glad I came back into the business. But the truth is that you don't do that. When there's crisis, when there's recession, that's when you want to pay a little bit more attention. That's when you want to ask questions. Listen, everything in life, I've been teaching this in my relationship stuff, right? Everything in life is a double-edged sword. This is creating a massive opportunity On one side of the country, the market is bad. On the other side of the country, everything is skyrocketing. It is confusing to an average conventional person. But to us, it's not, because we have a formula. Okay? The formula, remember the ARV after repair value multiplied by 0.65%, and then you have a maximum allowable offer. Now, we don't have to be set in stone like that ever again. It's like literally there are massive money, hedge fund type of money coming into the game, and they are picking up deals at even 110% of what the property is worth today. Why would they do that? Right? Because they are playing the long game. Okay? That's why. You and I, we know better now today. We have to play the long game. Listen, you can close your first deal within the next 30 days. That's cute. That's all. That's good. We'll show you how to do that. We'll continue. We want you to close your next deal within the next 14 days. It's possible. It just has to be the right deal, and it can close. If it's the right deal, there's cash available anytime. You just have to make sure it's the right deal. There's people always ask the right deal. We're ready to partner with you to buy a lot of those deals, but also to get those deals off your hands into the people that are ready, because we have the network, right? And we know how to even grow the network even bigger. That's why I'm a marketer, obviously, right? So the truth is that there's money in the past few years. A bunch of money came into the game, and they were picking up deals at 105, 110% of what the property is worth. Why would they do that? Because historically, real estate goes up. Okay, just look at the line over the last 10 years. It's like this. Okay, now if you look at it over the last 3 months, 6 months, again, you see ups and downs, and you see people panicking. And the ones that don't know any better, or the ones that don't know how to set the right network around themselves, right? The ones that don't know how to build a network of people who understand this around themselves, they panic, they run out of the business, or they don't close their deals. They can't close their deals. They try to eat all alone, right? There are gurus who want to eat all alone. It doesn't work out long term too, right? You want to make sure you have a network that you're always eating. You're always eating with other people. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so that's what we're talking about right now. Okay, I want to be answering your questions. I want to come here, answer questions, and then talk maybe for about 30 minutes, because we got to get back to business. We don't have time to sit around and be talking. Only people who are looking to sell courses are doing that. Okay, we have businesses to run behind the scenes, but I'm committing 30 minutes of my time to come here and talk and say, hey, this is what's going on. Okay, this is the newest thing right now. This is an update for you really quickly, right? We're going to make a lot of money. This is the thing you need to pay attention to today. Maybe about 30 minutes, I'll answer your questions. If we have more questions, I will continue to answer your questions, okay? For maybe up to an hour, okay? Maybe up to an hour, because again, that's always true. I have to get back to business. I know you want to get back to business. At the very minimum, you want to get back to training, structured training, okay? At the very, very minimum, okay? So door knocking, I don't recommend door knocking. I don't recommend cold calling either, okay? I would call if it's like a very qualified lead, but I'm not recommending to you. If you are my follower, you should be paying other people to participate in those kind of activities, okay? You should be paying other people to do that. It's not worth your time, okay? Door knocking, driving for dollars, cold calling, this kind of activities that will frustrate you. If you try them for one week, 2 weeks, if you're an average human being, you'll get frustrated, okay? You should be paying people to do those things for you. And that, we can talk more about that as time goes on. But I want you to start generating contracts, okay? I want to show you how to generate contracts. If you can find out how to generate a contract, you can figure that out, then we got you on everything else. We'll buy those contracts off your hand. We'll help you connect with people that will buy those contracts off your hands. But it's time to get back in the game if you've left the game for a while. It's time to get busy. Okay, door knocking, we don't do that. The gurus are out to eat you up. They will charge you 35, 40 grand, and then you will still end up in the streets and not making any money. So I want you to avoid all those kind of deals. Okay, you shouldn't be paying anything more than a couple of $1,000s for your training. Over time, obviously, you pay more, right? For mentorship, for coaching and stuff like that. But to get your first deal, to get to the next deal, that's not what you need. You need to get to work. to get to your first or your next deal, you need to get to work. Okay. For scaling, at some point, if you're already making money, you could pay money for coaches that can help you to scale. But to get to your first or your next deal, what you need is to take action. What you need is people that will hold you accountable on a day-to-day basis, right? Accountability partner. Count me your accountability partner. Okay. So I will come here as much as I can. Okay. So I want you to pay attention to as I continue to come here. Let me see. Raymond says, in states where wholesaling is illegal, can I partner with a licensed agent to do deals in those states? Absolutely. Let me tell you something. The whole idea of wholesaling is illegal is still based off of what context, right? What do you mean by it's illegal? Like if you're outrightly assigning assignment, there are some states, of course, where that's restricted, right? But in those states, it's just all about structuring it. You just have to, it's how you structure the deal. There's no such thing as it's illegal if you're not cheating, stealing, or lying. Okay? If you're caught cheating, stealing, or lying from anybody, even a partner or even a homeowner, yes, that's actually illegal in every state, right? But in terms of how you structure the paper, yes, there's certain structures that becomes illegal depending on what state you're in. But at the end of the day, it's about, listen, I got this. If you have a deal means a willing and able motivated seller is willing to get rid of a property at a discount. You lock that up under a contract. As long as they're motivated, there is a legal way to structure the deal so that we don't have to offend the authorities. You just have to ask. Okay? Everywhere in the world, as a matter of fact, even in places where the language wholesaling doesn't exist yet, the wholesale exists. The language may not exist. Like the idea is that you are able to find good deals, right? That investors are willing to take off of your hands. A seller is happy to get rid of a piece of crap, and you're happy to connect people because you're going to be getting paid for doing that legally, and an investor is happy to acquire a new project of some sort, right? So it's mindset. There's no, I wouldn't even use the language illegal anymore. I get the question. I wouldn't even use it anymore. It's pointless, right? It's always legal to help a person who doesn't want the property get rid of the property into the hands of a person who wants a project, right? A brand new real estate project where they can make serious money. And it's always legal for you to get paid as a middleman in that process, right? The question is that, is the structure legal? The way you structure the deal, is it legal or is it not legal? Then, you know, people that are local, people that knows the business, people that have been in the business long term, your network, they can easily answer that question and say, hey, you're in Ohio. They don't want you to do it that way anymore. You need to find another way around it. And then you can talk, you can always go back to the seller and renegotiate and say, hey, listen, our paperwork, something is off with our paperwork. I don't want us to get in trouble, right? All right, so here's what we're going to do. You're still going to get what you want, but we have to structure it this way, right? And let us know if that's okay. My experience with lawyers, even if they're using a lawyer, is that lawyers are open-minded. Sorry for the generalization. A lot of lawyers are actually liars and thieves by themselves. They just want to get paid, right? So if you structure, they can see, listen, the rule is full disclosure, right? Full disclosure when it's necessary, right? For the most part, full disclosure is fine with people. It just depends on what we're talking about, right? Full disclosure, this money goes to this person, this goes to this person, this goes to this person, this goes to this person. And then we sign here, and title is closed, right? And it's the responsibility of the lawyers and the closing agents, the title, to make sure that things are structured well. And guess what? If there's money on the table to be made, they will help you even if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? They will help you even if you don't know what you're doing. So it's very, very important to know that, right? So thank you, Raymond. Thank you. You know, as you can see, you're here hanging out by myself, but other people will watch it later. We'll grow the platform back again. Okay, just help me share it. Okay. It says, I've been following you since 2020 when I started learning wholesaling, and I have all your books. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to you. I have a third book now. You can also get it for free. Digital Marketing Certified. It's everywhere as well. So yeah, shout out to you, my friend. So yeah, like I was saying, it's very, very important. So some of the things that I wanted to bring you up to speed with: door knocking, cold calling, driving for dollars. I still think it's not worth your time. You should be paying other people to do that. Okay. Yeah, you need to figure out how to pay other people to do that. It's not worth your time. There are faster, easier, more effective and efficient ways for you to generate data, convert that data into contacts, convert the contacts into leads. That means invested interest, people, that's someone that's actually interested in selling. That's a lead, right? And then converting that lead into a contract. That means they've signed, like, okay, dotted line or docu-sign digitally, like, okay, yes, we're ready. We agreed to price and terms and how it's going to happen. Listen, what if I can't find a buyer for the contract? You need to get me the contract first, and then we'll figure that out. That's number one. Okay, get me the contract, and then you can upload it easily to myempirepro.com/submit, right? And then we can figure that out, okay? Because there's money in it. I will teach you, if you can, if we have, there's always room to renegotiate any deal, okay? The problem becomes if you sign a contract and then you disconnect from the seller, they can't find you, and obviously there's no incentive for you to do that. You can always re-engage and say, hey, I know we agreed to this price, we had this inspection period. There's things you can add into the contract to give you time to find, plus you have me. Okay, just get me the contract. If you don't know how to get contracts, go through the courses. Okay, go through the courses, go through the masterclass. A bunch of them are free. Okay, if it involves my personal time, then you gotta pay something, obviously, because my time, I can't afford my own time, right? Does that make sense? But I have everything here for free, but we have the resources to help you get you going. Okay, so you go through that, get all the way to contract, and we got the rest of it, okay? And then as we help you get rid of it, so you close on a $7,000 deal, a $10,000 deal, a $25,000 deal, then you can say, as you're learning effectively anyway. And then you can do your own deals by yourself. But personally, I've concluded I will probably never do a deal by myself ever again. Every single deal is in collaboration with somebody. It's joint venture of some sort, in one shape, form, or the other. It's pointless to try to do stage number 5 by yourself. It's pointless, because at the end of the day, it's volume of deals closing that you're looking for, right? It's not about, hey, I figured this out, I made this $82,000 by myself. No, you don't want to do that. It's waste of resources and energy, and you're not thinking long term. The most valuable thing in all of this is your relationships anyway. Right? Why wouldn't you want to do deals, close deals with people, grab a after hour drink with somebody you just close deals with? You have to do that by default. You have to partner with title companies, lawyers, realtors, and all this kind of people. So I want you to start thinking that way. People will say, but realtors don't want. That's because, again, you're still thinking you're in competition with them. We're not competing with each other. We're trying to make money together. Okay, we're trying to make money together. That's the key thing, right? Do you do JV deals? Yes, I do, particularly JV deals, okay? So if you have any contract and you don't know what to do with it, you're confused, as long as you have a motivated seller and you have a contract, all you have to do is upload it to myempirepro.com/submit, and we will handle things from there. We will help you together. We will get it done, okay? If we need to go back to the table, maybe the numbers are bad, it's a bad deal, will tell you exactly what to do. But what I'm telling you right now is that if a property is worth $250,000 right now, okay, somebody's out there based on comps. We do comps, right? The comparables, and we look at what it's worth. It's worth $250,000, depending on the location, obviously, depending on the market, obviously. But we're here to assess it together. And then there's someone out there willing to pay $255,000 for it. Why? Because they figured. There's an hedge fund, right? They figured that 5 years from now, that property is going to be worth $450,000. Okay? Some properties does not fall in that category. We'll let you know. There's some properties we need to get that deal at about, we said it's worth $250,000, right? We need to get it at about $180,000, $183,000. It just all depends, man. Just get going, get some contract. Let's get going. Let's talk about it. Let's assess it, the deal, and let's see if we can extract money out of it. And at the same time, make sure the seller is happy and make sure that our investors are happy, right? But yes, this is a network. Let's start building it together. Let everyone, if you know any wholesaler out there, let them know that this platform is out here. We're here to help each other, okay, and to build together. So yes, I do JV deals. We've always done JV deals. Most of our deals have been JV deals. You didn't know that? Oh, yes. So myempirepro.com, let me put that here for you, just in case. If you have contracts, they need to be contract. You need to have contract that you printed out so you can upload, or some kind of, you need to upload something. We don't talk unless you have a contract. If you don't know how to get contract, that means you should be going through the course. Any of the courses, the masterclass, the books, that means you should be on that. And you can get that done in 11 days. You can go through the course. This course is 11 days challenge for a reason. There are two versions of 11 days challenge that we have. We have the regular one, and we also have the digital marketing version, right? But that one is a full-blown coaching that involves my personal time with you for 12 months. So, but we also have the free course on the homepage of this channel. So you have more than enough resources to help you learn how to get to contract. If you can get to contract, we can handle the rest of it for you. We can make money together. If you know how to do that, all of that is literally free. This YouTube channel is 1,300 videos on this YouTube channel. At least about 1,000 of it is probably about wholesale. So this is another opportunity. So yes, myempirepro.com/submit is where you submit your deals. If you ever secure a deal, we will get it. We will assess it. We'll contact. We'll let you know, hey, this deal is not good. What do you want to do? We need to recontact and renegotiate. Or, well, you know what? Let's see what we can do with this. Give us a few days. Let's see. Or, you know what? We're buying this off of your hands. It's the sweetest one ever. We're buying this deal off of your hands. Okay? So, yes, that's how it works. So, yep. We're back at it again. myempirepro.com is where we're at. If you have any questions or anything, send that in. There's a contact page up there. And then we'll take it from there. But I'm going to try to show up here every day. We got to talk about how to close your first or your next deal in the next 30 days or less. That's what I want to be talking about right now. Let's get you up to speed. Let's get you going. The opportunities are massive right now. So let's not miss out on this next wave when everybody is getting recession, fired off, and all this kind of stuff. Let's go out there and make a killer. All right. So thank you so much for being here, Raymond, for hanging out with me, making it fun. Anytime I have people hanging out with me live, it's just that much fun. All right. And hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.